Hello, what is up, everybody? My name is Mike Brown, aka Review King MB, and we are back to the movies that I have never seen before. And because Transformers, a new Transformers movie, God only knows how many, is coming out, I watched this film, a film that true Transformers fans have talked about, have continued to talk about, have been in love with since they were kids. I watched it. It's called Transformers the Movie. This is a 1986 film, and I think that's the problem already right off the bat. I wasn't born yet when this movie came out. Hell, I wasn't anywhere close to being around this property. I never grew up watching Transformers the cartoon, so I don't have any attachment to this. And watching this for the first time as an adult was very weird. Was very kind of like, because I watched this and I can't say it's bad, but I can't say that me at my age now could get into it or could enjoy it. Not on the level that I think I would if I had grown up on it. I was fully watching this and thinking to myself, I probably would have loved this as a kid. I probably would have been all about this. I probably would have been big nostalgic feelings rewatching it if I had watched it as a kid. So I recognize that, but I have to be honest and say that this wasn't really for me. Right off the bat, the soundtrack is pure 80s. I mean, the music is, come on. There's so much, and it's not even that I recognize or know all of the songs, it's just the feeling. It sounds like pure 80s between the Transformers song itself to the "You Got the Touch." I mean, they play that like 3 or 4 times, and that's the anthem. That's like whenever something epic happens, they just pop that song into the cassette player. Peter Cullen, does the voice of Optimus Prime, and he still does the voice of Optimus to this very day. So I hear that voice, and I think of Optimus Prime. Leonard Nimoy does the voice of the villain, which was very trippy to hear that. Orson Welles. I think I heard that this is like one of Orson Welles' last, if not the last movie he ever did. Can you imagine? And then you have Judd Nelson. Wait, what? Okay, Judd Nelson. He was in Breakfast Club, which was like a year before this. So, all right, sure. I was shocked at the first like 25 minutes. Optimus Prime dies. And I'm sorry if that's a spoiler. This movie's old as fuck. If you didn't watch it, like me, you probably wouldn't have cared just to find out like this. But I was shocked. Because this is such a kid feeling tone. This just feels nothing but a kid friendly show as far as the dialogue, as far as the goofiness. Even the animation is very 80s and very 2D straightforward, which is fine. I'm all for that. But a character dying and a main character, albeit it's Optimus fucking Prime. Seeing him die and seeing his spark or his soul essentially be locked away into a box. I mean, I know that he tries to guide them and help them later on, but he's fucking dead. Like his body himself is gone. That caught me by surprise. It really did. Seeing human characters, now granted, they weren't as much as the main characters as they usually are in the live action movies, but I was pleasantly surprised to see human characters working with the Autobots. Hell, there's one father character who's on their planet helping them fight their war, and then his son is at home, and then he too gets in there. And I'm just like, well, clearly, especially the son character, he's clearly there for kids watching this to be like, hey, that could be me, or hey, I'm going to live vicariously through that little boy. Yeah, but so it makes sense, but it's just, I would always watch the live action movies and think, oh, these human characters, why are they dominating so much of the screen? Well, hey, it comes directly from the source material, I guess. Very interesting to have Dinobots here, because when they were in the movies, I thought, okay, this must be like a thing from the cartoons. I'm watching this movie, and yeah, there they are. They just show up and they help save the day, or they help get involved in the action. There is one Autobot character named The Blur, and he was interesting because he's kind of like the Flash, or Quicksilver, where he's fast, but not only is he fast, he talks fast. He just, every time he talks, he's just like, you can barely understand what he's saying, but I like that because it makes sense for a speedster character. It's something that I never thought of until I saw this. Can you imagine a kids movie thinking, showing me that you can do a speedster like this and it makes more sense here, where everything to that character is fast. He doesn't realize that maybe he's talking too fast for other characters. I don't know. I think they should bring that into a live action character who is also a speedster, and just have that be a part of his personality. Either way, I can't lie and pretend like I was completely engaged into this movie. I can't lie and pretend like it didn't feel long, even though it's only an hour and a half, if that. So this isn't for me, not at my age. As a kid, I would have loved it. I don't blame people for enjoying it when they were kids themselves. So guys, let me know in the comments below if you grew up on Transformers the movie. Did you also grow up on the cartoons? Or did you watch this later on in life as an adult and you couldn't get into it either? Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Later!